Hey guys, Stun here. This is the first commentary I'm gonna do for the team channel. First commentary I've ever done. Basically, I chose this gameplay because I thought that we played well and we played a good team. You know, they had trophies and everything. They had a decent record. I think they were like 5-0 at the time. But it's Grid SnD. We won first map on Summit Dom, but it wasn't worth watching. It was just a pretty average gameplay. But we not gonna spoil the scores, but we do kind of mop the floor with them here. But that's not what I want to talk about in this commentary. Is I want to elaborate on the practice team, because I've been getting a lot of questions and a lot of people they want to leave the practice team because they think that since we have a bad record, because we're like 3-6 right now, that you know, it's not worth staying on. But the thing is that this is a practice team, and we're just practicing right now with the new group I've been getting. Just me and 2 other guys, just us. I kicked a few other guys because they one guy, he had a great attitude, he was a cool guy, but he wasn't consistent enough with his gameplay. But basically it's me, Kool-Aid, and Self-Implodes, I think, Self-Implieds. Sorry buddy. But we're 2-0 right now. We just won 2 games in a row. Right there I just kind of dominated that kid. He doesn't have that good of a shot, I guess. But yeah, I was planting a bomb and then he just snuck up on me. But yeah, I've been getting a lot of questions about the practice team, and for one, you have to watch the recruiting video. Don't send me messages on AIM. You only aim me if you have questions that weren't answered in the recruiting video, if you want to know anything else. But basically what the recruiting video went over is it's just the practice team. You know, I don't care what the record is for the first squad. I'm gonna find 3 to 6 players that I'm comfortable playing with and that are as consistent as I am, because I don't mean to brag, but I'm always doing at least average, if not better. You need to know the ins and outs of the map for one thing, because we don't do scrims that often. We like to play matches right away, because you don't get the same feel in a scrim as you do in a match, you know? It just feels a lot more professional, and yeah, I can't judge people on how they play in scrims, really. Scrims is just once we get the real team together, we're gonna have a schedule and everything. We're gonna be playing at least an hour a night together, and most matches are gonna be going on weekends. Tournaments are gonna be weekends, most likely, unless we have time during the week and, you know, everyone's gonna be on. But, you know, people have lives, you know, they have sports, school, they're hanging out with friends in the week. But yeah, we're gonna have one day on the weekends. But another thing, a lot of people have been asking to leave because we've been getting losses, and if you haven't even played in the match, like, don't ask me to leave, because you haven't contributed at all. But basically, yeah, me and these 2 guys, we're 2-0 right now, and the overall record's 3-6. It's not that great, but then again, it's a practice team. People don't understand that. Yeah, so don't spam me on AIM. Just watch the recruiting video. It's like 4 minutes of a black screen and me talking, and then it's a short mini-taj. You don't have to watch the mini-taj. I just put that in there because one of the perks of being on the team is I record and I edit. I'm a novice editor. I'm not like a professional or anything, but I will edit your videos for you. And if you don't have a cap card, you know, you can bring me in theater. I'll record clips for you. You can edit it, or I can edit it. And, you know, you put together montages to go on the team channel. So, you know, you go on YouTube. It's kind of cool. But yeah, you'll notice that there's also a huge roster. We have a lot of people because I need a lot of people, because we're constantly running matches, constantly, as soon as people are on. If you join the team, you will play in matches. Just all you gotta do is message me, and I'll put you in a match, most likely, depending on who's on. But basically, I want to find those players that I'm comfortable with. We're consistently good. We dominate the other teams, you know. Even if I have that good set of players and we don't always win, you know, I want to bring an example. TVA, if you look at they started in COD 4. If you look in their first couple seasons, they had a lot of losses because they were just starting, and now they're a professional team. You know, they don't. As far as I'm aware, they don't go to MLG events, but some of their players do, and you know, that's kind of what I'm aiming for, because they're a community of close-knit friends that are also like very good at the game. You know, so that's. Yeah, it's kind of what I want to get going on, if you understand what I'm talking about. But I forget what I was gonna say. So this is my first commentary I've ever done. I don't feel comfortable talking to a computer right now, like on my own. I'd prefer to do a dual commentaries. But basically, another thing, yeah, if you're on the actual team, we'll be doing like team commentaries, like of all of us playing. Like if 4 of us are playing, then the 4 that we're playing will commentate the match. You know, I think that'd be lots of fun. It'd be a nice video to go on the team channel. So yeah, so basically, if you want on the team, we're gonna be staying together for a long time. I just need to find those consistent players that are smart. They know the ins and outs of the games. So, because the reason for that is I need people who I know at the start of MW3 will be able to pick it up and play and like take a few games and basically have map knowledge from that. Because if you don't know, if you're new to GB, when a new game comes out, you have to play like every game mode and every single map is in MLG variant, because they don't know what maps are good yet. So you have to play everything. So I need play, and I want to dominate the ladder at first, because that's gonna be the easiest spot to get at the start of a season. Is the easiest place to get top page, and I don't want top page. I want a top 3 spot, and I want to hold it for the rest of the season. So we're gonna be playing a lot, at least like 4 or 5 matches a day, and we're gonna have like a 9-man roster, you know. And yeah, so we're going to be a top team in MW3. I can guarantee you that. I just need to find the right players. I've been having trouble finding players, even with such a big roster, because it seems that a lot of the like really good players, adept players at this game, think that if you don't get a good record on the first try, then it's not worth playing, which is completely wrong. That's just ridiculous, because as I said, you know, most pro teams, they start off with a lot of losses because they're just getting to know each other. And that's what we're doing here, you know, we're getting to know each other. We're having fun in matches too. It's genuine fun. And yeah, we're just building chemistry. And don't talk to me. Right now we're not gonna go into private matches and go over setups. But like in game, we usually have a comfortable feel of where to go. Like once we play a match or 2 together, because really, no top team really goes over setups unless they're in like a pro circuit. But if you see like teams on top page, when they practice, they just play together. And if you play with the same people enough, you eventually know how they play, and you can just set up due to that. You don't need to think about it. You just do it. And you know, that's what kind of, that's why I want those 3 to 6 players, so we can play together a lot. Like we're gonna have 4 main guys, and then we're gonna have 3 guys. Like maybe I'll pick up 3 that can't be on that often. Maybe like because they have a lot of stuff going on in their life, but they're still good players. I'll take a couple of those just to be backups, you know, so we can run matches with them all the time if one of us has to go away, or, you know, we can run 5v5s maybe, because, to be honest, 5v5s are pretty easy wins, because, yeah, you know, it's not many, like, very good teams will run 5v5s. It's mainly kids who just started GB, and they don't want one of their friends to sit out or whatever, so they'll just run a 5v5. So we're going to do some of that retarded stuff, because I want to get the 3 to 6 players on my team, and I want to do that by the start of the next season, because as I said previously, it's easy to get a top spot, because you know you can go 10-0 and you'll be at the #1 spot at the start of a new season, because all the top page teams you'll see, they will all still be playing playoffs, so they won't be running regular matches that often as they used to, because they'll be busy with playoffs and practicing. So I want to get those 3 to 6 players by the end of the month, so I can get. I understand if you can't play for whatever reasons, like you have school, but if you're not that active, you know you're not gonna be on at all. You know, don't bother, because you need to be on at least 2 hours, at least like an hour and a half, 2 hours a night for us, the team scrim, to be on the real team. For the practice team, you don't have to be super active, but reasonably active to play in matches. So yeah, thanks for listening. Subscribe for more. Shoot me a like if you liked it. It helps a lot. And yeah, peace.
I know the self and visa search.